May I have your attention, please? This is a drill. This is a drill. Please remain calm, stay where you are, and await further instructions. I repeat, may I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? This is a drill.
You know, I think that his heart is Bayview, and he really does care about the residents and their experience here. But he cares about his coworkers as well, and he just has been a wonderful piece of our fabric, and we're going to miss him.
Well, I've known Cliff for 30 years. Started back in 1985.
I've known Cliff for almost 10 years.
I've known Cliff since 2008 when I started working here.
I've lived here at Bayview for 15 years, and so I've known Cliff for 15 years.
I've known Cliff for going on, I believe it's almost 14 years.
I have known Cliff for 13 years.
I've known Cliff for 16 years.
I've known Cliff for 19 years.
I've known Cliff for 15 years.
I've known Cliff since I was born.
You know, looking forward to retirement, but 39 years of hanging out with the same people and walking down the halls and joking with them or making faces at them. It's gonna be, we'll see what happens.
Well, Cliff is kind of that dependable salt of the earth guy that you know you can call and he'll be right there and he'll do the best that he knows how to fix or do whatever you need.
Cliff is a straight shooter, and he talks to you, he tells you what he means, and that's what I like about Cliff.
Probably a person who typifies what Bayview is. He's honest, he's friendly, very capable.
Cliffy is Cliffy, and it's hard to say just what that means, but he is his own unique person.
I would describe Cliff as a jokester, but he's also just a really easy person to talk to, and he's a very gentle soul, and I'm going to be very sad that he's gone.
I see him as an artist in a sense, which I could think that's kind of what we had in common, is he had kind of an artistic soul, and so I was drawn to that, and he's a very good storyteller.
What I like about Cliff is when you come into the classroom, into the center, with your big ladder, the children stop and all eyes are on you, whether you're climbing the ladder to change a light bulb or you're screwing in a screw in one of the shelves. They like their Mr. Cliff.
I remember every time I went into a room, Cliff would say, "Oh yeah, it's this," and then he would just do something and it would be fixed. And I kept saying, man, how does that man have that kind of knowledge? Everywhere we went, he just simply knew about everything. So I was like, he's Superman, I want to be like him one day.
I would have to say my fondest memory of Bayview was the day of the earthquake.
That was interesting that day. Lawrence wasn't here that long, and we had the earthquake. And welcome to Bayview Manor, Lawrence.
But it happened at a time when we were fully staffed, and so everybody was here. And so Chris and Cliff kind of just took lead and just said, go do this, 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 go do this.
So we actually had the residents leave the building because we weren't sure on if the structure was safe or not for them.
At the end of the day, the earthquake day, at the end of the day when we all kind of got together, it was like, wow. And we kind of rehashed over what we had done during the day. And it was really, really impressive what we collectively as a staff was able to do. All obviously with Cliff and Chris's guidance, because I didn't know what I was doing, and probably neither did most of the other guys.
It hit us exactly what we all did that day, and how we turned this horrible tragedy. Everybody was okay. The building was in decent shape. It was, wasn't much structural damage. But just to know that we made it through it, everybody did what they were supposed to do. And it was probably the most fulfilling feeling we've had, because we did our job, plus we dealt with this natural disaster. And everybody was okay.
He had other talents, music. And he was always willing to share his talents with on the assisted living floor with the in the activity department.
His heart, he literally has given his heart to Bayview with all of his health problems and what he's been through, and to bounce back from that and to come back and give his all again has been really inspiring.
He's like a brother. I mean, I'm gonna miss him. It's gonna be rough.
The whole team is just crazy, you know, like Kara's like the big sister. Lawrence is the big brother. And Glenn knows when you're in a bad mood and all he has to do is make a face and you are cracking up and you forget how you feel. You know, you've got Mar who's always here, got his nose to the grindstone. Don helping out whenever he can. Oh gosh, Pete's probably the best thing that's happened to Bayview in a long time. Oh, Chris Jr. I've known Chris Jr. since before he was born. Florendo has been, you know, all you got to do is just tell him what to do, give him a little advice, and boom, it's done. When the chips are down, everybody just comes together. It always amazes me, no matter what kind of shape we're in, we always come together. And that, from 9/11 to fire alarms to, you know, incidents we've had way in the past, everybody just comes together, and we work hard. And I learned early on that Bayview plays hard too.
Well, Cliff, Chester and I have both gone through retirement a couple of times, and I know each time you think you're going to retire, it's a new adventure you're entering into, and we wish you lots of new adventures. You may be retiring, but you're not giving up life. You're beginning life in a different phase and different opportunities.
Okay. All right, Cliff, this is a little song for you. Life is a blessing. It's a delicatessen of all the little favors you do. All wrapped up together, no matter the weather. Baby, you always come through. It's a measure of treasure that gives us the pleasure of loving you the way we do. And you know we would gladly say we need your love badly and bring these little things to you. 'Cause you got gold, gold inside of you. You got gold, gold inside of you. And that's why we will miss you at Bayview. Okay, Cliff, we love you.
I'd like to thank you, Cliff, for the time that you've been here and for the work that you put into Bayview Manor Retirement Community.
Oh, Clifford, so many years, so many stories. Have a wonderful retirement. I'm going to miss you.
Thank you, Cliff, for everything you've helped me out with over the years at work. I really appreciate it.
Hey Cliff, I just want to thank you for rescuing me so many times and for being my hero. Thank you, and have a great retirement, and you better come see me.
Cliff, on behalf of the residents, the staff, the board of Bayview, a heartfelt thank you for your almost never-ending years of service to our organization. You've made a difference in many people's lives, and we will miss you tremendously, but we only wish you the very, very best in this next journey of your life. Bless you, take care, and don't be a stranger. Thanks, Cliff.
Cliff will always be part of Bayview, so he's really not leaving. There's things that work here that he's done that'll always be here. So it's not like he's leaving, but he is leaving. So there'd be always something to remind us that Cliff worked here.